Hey there, Marina Ormes here with your Astro vibe for Saturday, October 29th. And we just finishing up the Sagittarius moon, and then in the morning on this day, on Saturday, our moon goes into Capricorn. And that brings us to the theme of foundations. And so I thought today would be a perfect time to talk about how to create the foundations of self-care, since we're all about self-care and taking care of ourselves in the best ways we can, because the world needs us to be our best selves, and we can only do that when we take care of ourselves. And it's not just the people around us who need our loving kindness and patience and care. It's truly ourselves that need that first, right? Putting on your own oxygen mask before you can be there for others. So we'll be talking about that today, and tomorrow I'm really excited because I'm going to be talking about the age of Aquarius. And if you have ever wondered what the age of Aquarius is about, or what it means, or whether we're in it or not, you're going to love tomorrow's video. And I also have a really exciting announcement to make tomorrow. So definitely come check that out. And for today, we are focusing on how to create the foundations of self-care. And what you want to think about in your self-care practices is not so much what you do, right? But how you are showing up for yourself in this case. And so if you have a self-care checklist that says, I am going to do 30 minutes of meditation, and I'm going to take a bath, and I'm going to have a really nice dinner, and then I'm going to go for a long hike tomorrow, and whatever your self-care checklist is, right? And then life happens, and lo and behold, you didn't do what was on your self-care checklist, and now you're left feeling bad, guilty. I didn't do what I was going to do for myself, or that's just something I never get to, or it somehow never becomes a priority, or other things get in the way, or life happens, or whatever it is. And so I would encourage you to not think about it as what you did or didn't do, but rather, how are you talking to yourself? How are you showing up for yourself? How are you holding yourself when that happens? Are you being patient? Are you being kind? Are you forgiving yourself when you're not perfect? Are you holding yourself in the loving forgiveness that you would provide to a good friend if they came to you and said, I haven't been able to do my exercise that I wanted to do every day, and I committed to it, and I just suck at being at sticking with it, right? And you wouldn't say, oh yeah, you suck to your friend. You would say, yeah, I know that happens. It happens to me too. I'm sure that there's a way for you to get on track, and maybe it'll be today, maybe it'll be tomorrow, maybe it's a different way than what you thought it would be, but you can do this. I know you can do this, and it just requires a little bit of flexible thinking, a little bit of patience. Maybe you're figuring things out, maybe you don't have a routine that really works for you yet. So think about how you would show up for that friend, and then how are you showing up for yourself, and what kinds of things do you want to say to yourself? So that's where self-care, the foundation of self-care, and we're in the Capricorn moon energy, right? Capricorn is all about the systems that we put in place, but it's also how we ground. It's how we are putting our roots into the ground, and how deep and strong those roots go. So we need a strong foundation, a strong taproot that says, I am trusting myself. I am believing in myself. I am knowing that sometimes things don't work out the way I thought they would, and I can keep doing the work to create the self-care routines that really work for me. And it is a process. Here's an example. For years, I tried to, I had small children, and trying to get to exercise 3 times a week was my commitment. Go to the gym, and get on my exercise bike and do my stretches and stuff, and do that at the gym 3 times a week. Well, there was always something that would come up, and uh, kids would have they would need to be taken to something, friend's house or some event or something that the kids needed, or something would come up with work that needed my attention, or so it would happen. And okay, maybe I only went once that week when I was supposed to go 3 times, but my attitude and what I worked out with for myself, which took time, right? But I said, okay, I missed twice last week. That doesn't mean I can't go now. And so I'm going to go now. And that was just my routine, and my drill with myself was, okay, it's Monday at 6:30. This is what I do. It's Wednesday at 6:30. This is what I do. And here it is, Wednesday at 6:30 again. And so this is what I do. And if something pulls me away for whatever reason, that's okay. Friday at 6:30, this is what I do. And there were lots of times, and there were even times when I would miss 2 weeks, 3 weeks at a time. And I'm like, okay, we start again. And and if I could get myself to start again, then it was never about what I missed. It was only about what I was going to do about it now. And so I really encourage you to think about your self-care that way. What am I going to do about it now? Doesn't matter what happened last week. Doesn't matter. There's no judgment. There's no like what you're capable of, what you're not capable of. I can never achieve this. Just let all that go and go, yeah, you got this. You're super, super capable. And it's not about perfection. It's just about doing it. And so where are you right now? And what can you do about it now? And what can you try if something else is not working for you? Maybe you need to do it differently. Maybe driving across town to the gym is just not really as doable as taking a walk from your house. So whatever it is for you, ask yourself, what can I do now? And have that attitude of forgiveness, of kindness, of patience, of love, and caring for yourself, and recognizing that every moment is the perfect moment to learn more about what you're capable of. So there you go. There's a little pep talk for you in your self-care, and hopefully you got some ideas from that. I would love to hear what you think, and what you're doing for yourself, what helps you create that regular foundation, and keep moving forward in taking care of yourself, because it's so, so very important. And yeah, and come back tomorrow when we'll be talking about the age of Aquarius. And I've got lots more to share with you. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for being here. Thank you for subscribing to this channel, and for being here and following me. All right, astrologyheals.com, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.